Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Yes, we've got a special visitor here, and I got to tell you, I mean, there's a spiritual meaning behind when a cat comes and wants to be close to its companion or to the energy of Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius, so it's kind of interesting. So I'm letting her join us here. Okay, I just finished another read, and then she jumped up here for Aquarius, and I just thought, you know what, she's going to be here. Okay. It means protection. It means good luck and prosperity as well. That's the kind of the spiritual interpretation with some traditional cultures. But in any event, when they seek companionship, when they want to come closer, so apparently your energy is attractive right now, and so we're going to figure out why, even more so, okay, than normal. And I know I've been absent a little bit. I've been focusing in, not because I don't want to be here, but I've got personal responsibilities that I have to attend to, and I finished the kind of the final touches on my program, and I'm super excited, guys. This is for 10 women. Thank you all who have currently joined the program. I'm super excited, and I am completely honored to be a part of your journey. For those of you that are interested in the program, you can find out some more details within the description box below. But if you are looking to gain deeper awareness with greater deliberate intention in your life, looking for a nervous system body reset and an emotional release for a renewal, it also focuses in on a strategic alignment and real life integration of that and rising with confidence. So if you've been feeling kind of burnt out and tired, and maybe you've experienced some sort of transition, maybe you have gone through some sort of triumph in your life, where you are in a new environment and need that additional support. This is a sisterhood of 10 women. Those of you that join early for early bird pricing gets $100 off. You only have 3 days left for that, guys. It starts next month, but you can get all the deets when you schedule a quick little appointment with me in the description box below. We'll have just a quick conversation and make sure you're a good match for the program and that type of thing. But it is quite fantastic. I couldn't be more excited, but it is a 6-week program, and it's a small group for a lot more individualized attention. So lots of goodies and upgrades for your early bird pricing for early founder women that are coming into the program early. So anyway, if you're interested, click the link in the description box below, but let's dive into your read. All right. So this read, we're going to focus in on what Spirit wants you to know most, and then we'll get into career, money, and finance, the most important information, and then we will jump into your love life. Okay. And we'll use 3 separate decks for that. Okay. So hope all is well, Aquarius. I hope you're doing fantastic. And I appreciate you clicking on the link to be here. I am excited, and let's take a look at what's going, what's kind of energies want to reveal themselves midweek here till the end of the week. All right. What is going on for beautiful Aquariuses? What do we have? Okay. What is going on for Chris? What Spirit wants you to know most? Okay. Wow, you're moving in a different direction. You are moving into a new beginning on something, guys, and putting in the work, so to speak. Okay. Some of you could be, we'll get into the career, money, finance, but quite interesting. I got to clarify this. I want to clarify this here a little bit. I'm going to pull 3 cards on this one here. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Look at this, guys. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny is at hand, Aquarius. Okay. If you've been looking to make that shift or change, the universe, Spirit wants you to know you are getting complementary energy surrounding you at this moment. This is a change. This is fate, destiny. It indicates good luck. All right. It's a decisive moment within your life right now. Okay. So the things are shifting and changing. Now you've got this beautiful energy behind you to push you forward with even greater momentum to rise on what it is that you want. So you've been balancing a couple things having to do with a wish come true, some sort of wish, and you've been balancing out, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Or you've been balancing out 2 things, okay? But this is saying the time is right. It is it's come to a peak moment for you. So if you've been wondering, like, when is the time that I should do that? The timing is right. You, like the spirit's got your back right here. I even get the chills thinking about it here. And I think that's why maybe even Bella came up here. It's like, is that extra set of protection and let you know that prosperity is before you. But to get the Nine of Pentacles wish, Nine of Cups wish coming true, you've been balancing something like, should I or shouldn't I? The universe is saying, oh, we're going to give you a push. Yes, you're ready. Okay. It's time. I'm putting this over here and we'll keep this at the top of your read. All right. So we'll put that there. But let's take a look. You're rowing in the direction that is much more calmer. So whatever you're getting out of the chaos of the mind, and you're moving into, which could have been some sort of addiction. Maybe it's the way that you're a belief system or something that you've done routinely. And you've got some sort of enlightenment from this. And because it's brought conflict in your life. Something that has brought conflict and, in some sort of way. And what you're doing is that Aquariuses are great in the mind. And what you're doing is that you're getting rid of the conflict of the mind and you're clearing that out is what I'm getting. And it is a long held belief that I feel that was something from, that even maybe it could have been from the past, from childhood, from raising, whatever the case may be, or something that was implanted in you. And maybe that it was, maybe it was people pleasing mentality, right? And maybe that you did this when you were younger. Let's say, for example, to get the attention of one of your parents in some sort of way, maybe because they were quite absent, or maybe that they were, it was neglect. So, in that instance, it's people pleasing to get the attention, to get the recognition, and by doing so, you are recognized. But now in your adult life, by doing that, it's not serving you. It's not serving you in what you want, in terms of moving forward, to get your wish come true. And it's like, that's not going to put you into that leadership position. That's not going to put you into that desired, like that Empress energy, because an Empress doesn't people please, right? So this is just an example for some of you out there. And this is about owning and nurturing yourself and owning the love for yourself, knowing that you don't have to do that to get someone to love you. You don't have to do that to get people to like you. You can just be you. And Aquarius, that is enough. And some of you needed to hear that. So what I'm getting here is that there was a conflict in the mind that is now shifting and you're on a brand new beginning. Now, this is new terrain. This is like the hero's journey. You're right at the beginning, but you're here at the beginning, but with the wisdom that you now have. And with this new beginning, I'll tell you, you're putting in the work. For some of you, maybe you hadn't been putting in the work previously and now you are. You're perfecting your skill. Some of you are going to school, you're taking that class, you're working on, something that puts you into that next stratosphere. Okay. But you're putting in the work, right? Because you don't want to see this tower moment. I feel that the energy that I'm getting from this is that you're looking at this and you're using your Page of Pentacles to avoid this. All right. And that's why you're putting in the work for the new beginning, because I almost feel that if you stayed where you're at and you didn't row in a different direction of the mind, you would be caught in confusion and in conflict. And you would be caught in that old way of doing, being, or, that mindset, perhaps for some of you. All right. Addiction, whatever that is, you know what that is for you, Aquarius. It's different for every single Aquarian out there, but it's like you're looking right at it. I don't want this catastrophe to happen. And what am I doing is I'm cultivating, putting in the work for this new beginning. All right. I know to have this new beginning, I've got to put in the work, and that's going to help me achieve balance in my home. So maybe you're trying to bring balance to a home life, to a home. You're trying to cultivate richness and equity in your home life, and that type of thing. So that's what I get that's coming through. All right. But that's what I get. So it is about bringing in balance, harmony, and prosperity. This could even indicate, marriage, but it takes you putting in the work in order to make that happen. Okay. And that's what I'm getting. Okay. So what other advice might want to come through in this that's going to be important on that Spirit wants you to know? Domestic harmony. And isn't exactly this what that Four of Wands is, guys? It's achieving some sort of domestic harmony coming through. So I couldn't be more excited. I love this. I think this is an opportunity for you to kind of really focus in on and be able to, bring in balance and a wreath of success within your home life. I think something's coming to fruition here is what I'm getting. Anything more that wants to come through that Spirit wants you to know? What do we get? A love partnership. For some of you, it has to do with love. Now, this also indicates marriage, all right? So it could indicate that for some of you, there is a love partnership that is around you. Maybe there was conflict previously in the past and you're on a new beginning. We'll get into your love read in a minute. But if you want a love relationship, it is about a new beginning and putting in the work and not settling for what you did before. Because remember, your overall energy is the Nine of Cups, my wish come true, okay? So this is, okay, I can teeter-totter back and forth and I can stay into this, but I got to make a decisive moment. And universe is coming in as we're going to help you with this energy. Make that decision, Aqua, and we're going to power you through this. And this is destiny. So I feel that, because it's in the upright position. So I feel that is all about, with grace moving forward, and being able to have this greater empowerment. All right, you've got the universe behind you on this. So whether it's a love relationship or just feeling balanced within yourself, maybe it's what you do. And we'll get into the career read in a minute, but that's what I get that's coming through. And any final information? This is going to be an adventure. It's a 10 card. I love this, guys, because this tells me that you're ready. You're ready. That new beginning has started, and double confirmation with the Wheel of Fortune coming through here. Triple confirmation with the Fool card. Okay. So if you needed confirmation, this is what's coming through here. And you are being asked Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition on this. Okay. About when to zig, when to zag. And you're probably feeling like, at that pinnacle of that moment to do it. Some of you already have done this. You already made some sort of shift, okay? Note your comments below. Let your fellow Aquarians know, all right? Sharing the successes, all right, that you've been going through. Let's take a look at what comes through in, let's go to career, money, and finance, and let's use a different deck that comes through here, okay? Career, money, finance. What comes through for Aquarius? Career, money, finance. What do we get for Aquarius? Career, money, finance. Most important message. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. The Hangman. Nice. All right. And the Nine of Pentacles comes through. And what else do we get here? Let's take a look. The Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. All right. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? We get the Nine of Swords. So this is really about like letting go of, it's actually about an opportunity to where you realize this moment that something's been ruminating in the mind. All right. So something has been on your mind at night and keeping you up at night. And it has to do getting some sort of emotional conflict, not emotional, because it's sword energy is kind of like I feel. It's like heartbreak, but I almost feel it's from the mind because this is all your energy. This is all sword energy. Deceit of the mind, all right, in a situation. Don't let your mind deceive you, okay? There is a new opportunity that is happening here with the Ace of Cups, okay? So the Ace of Cups is a spiritual awakening, all right? This is about looking at something from a different perspective. Sometimes you've got to look at it from an emotional perspective, sometimes from a mental perspective, sometimes from all different perspectives. And this is you purposely, looking things at different, looking things at different angles, all right? And what's going to help you bring in the Nine of Pentacles that makes you feel more abundant, nurtured, and independence. So for some of you, it's about achieving your independence, all right? And something that's been keeping you up at night, causing conflict. And I feel that your spirituality and the moon phases are going to really help you have this breakthrough with this Ace of Cups, because that is an spiritual, alignment. It's intuition, using your creativity in some sort of way. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. Now, I do get that rest is going to pay off. Recuperation and rest. It's going to calm your mind. And this is, again, with the Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work. This is, again, in your work, there's some sort of specialty or some sort of skill and expertise that you are, you are providing yourself. Maybe you're getting more education. You're putting in more greater of the work. And this, for some of you, it's getting authority over your emotions, not letting your emotions get the best of you in some sort of way, and getting the clarity on how your emotions are important and play a role, and having authority over them can affect the choices that you make. And, rather than being impulsive, this allows you to, really think before reacting. So for some of you, that could be the case. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. So in career, money, finance, I feel that that's some of the stuff that's coming through here. What is this Nine of Pentacles? What's going to bring in the Nine of Pentacles? What do we get? The Moon card. Remember, we talked about how the moon cycles can really help, and the different phases coming through here. Well, I do get that this is about you're being guided. You're being guided in terms of your career. And like I said, it's like you're understanding it's coming to fruition and what has kept you up at night. Okay. And so now, for some of you, you could be having a moonlighting career. Maybe you're working part-time at night, in the morning. Maybe you're working the night shift and odd jobs and part-time. You're being guided in some sort of way, okay? So you're being guided. What else comes through in your work? You're being guided to get greater authority over your mind. This is having intellectual integrity. This is being very disciplined. This is focusing in on clear thinking, and just really, I feel that having authority over the reasoning of your mind, like there's the conflict. You're looking right down at the Nine of Pentacles. Like, if this is you, I almost feel this is you taking on having authority over your mind and what's going to bring in abundance. And this is, for some of you, it's an impoverished mindset. Some of you are getting over an impoverished mindset. Now, for some of you, this could happen with an upbringing or whatever the case may be. Give me one more card. And now making a judgment. I feel liberated. I am liberated. I have got greater authority over the mind. And you can kind of see that this King of Swords is looking right down. Now you taking on your masculine energy, having authority over your mind, looking right down at this Nine of Pentacles. This is what's going to bring fruition. Now, a lot of you could be seeing a lot of monarch butterflies, or birds. But I feel this is looking right at that. Like, it's like your mind is focused in on this. All right. It's making a judgment against this. The Five of Pentacles. All right. Feeling impoverished. So I don't feel that you feel that now. I feel that you have moved on from that. And I feel that putting in the work, by doing that, what's going to happen? You're going to put death. It's about putting death into a situation. There's a transformative period. And in the Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity. For some of you, this could be because you transform your mindset, what you putting in the work, getting that skill is transforming you. And you've got a new opportunity. Okay. So what's this new opportunity that's coming into play? What do we get? You've overcome obstacles. So this is really a key thing to bring in greater wealth and finances. For some of you, are becoming a boss. Some of you are taking charge. You're making progress. You are overcoming obstacles. You are crowned. I think that's why you got like this King of Swords, because it's taken over that masculine energy over the mind, and you're being crowned with this. Okay, and then having authority over. This is being very intuitive, calm. She could be a counselor. Many times she could be a healer in some sort of way. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. This could be a teacher. So some of you could be teachers in what you do. This is you having an opportunity to make a power play, all right, to be the boss, making progress here. So anything else you need to be aware of? Any advice? Surrender to the past. Teaching and learning. Do we not just discuss this, guys? Surrendering to the past. This is a 10 card. You're ready. You're ready. Okay. And teaching and learning. This actually reduces to an 11. That's a master number. You're mastering something to bring in balance for yourself. Okay. And yeah, guys, this is quite powerful. So it could be teaching and learning. There is a change. You're creating change. So there's a change. A change is necessary, guys. And if you do, this brings in, I mean, obviously you want to take care of your finances and all of that, but this is saying a change is going to be helpful. Okay. All right. What else do we get? Anchor, money blocks. This is about you're stable for now. And this is about putting in a strong, solid anchor at this moment. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to kind of stop it for a moment to make sure my little bell was okay for a second. Okay, so I did, and so basically, like I said, it's developing that anchor. You're putting something on strong, solid ground, okay? And yeah, so whatever it is, you're stable for now. So, as you develop that anchor, to move forward. Okay, so let's take a look at love. What comes through in love for you? And let's use a different deck. All right, so what comes through in love for Aquarius? What do we get in love for Aquarius? What does Aquarius make sure the cards are upright? Okay, cool. Okay. Ooh, I saw the Ten of Swords putting something to an end, and I saw the Magician. Yep, getting rest to overcome some sort of heartbreak. Now, this could have been in love, emotional heartbreak in love, guys. A lot of rest. You guys need to be getting some rest. Okay, it's coming out twice is what I'm getting. And this is being that visionary entrepreneur. So for those of you starting a new business or having a new vision in your life or in your love life, since it's coming out here, you could have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius around you. This is getting the rest that you need. You've got someone that could be looking at you as well, a fellow fire energy, or someone's got a fire in their chart, and maybe you do too. But obviously you're an air sign. But I feel there's someone that's watching you, but you need to get your rest, and you're manifesting what it is that you want. Okay, especially within your love life. Okay, yeah, you've got a brand new beginning. You've got a new beginning. This is a whole new world. The King of Wands is coming out again. So this is having that vision of a whole new world. And almost like it's a vision that you're already on this new track and you're stepping out in the world in a different way. Wow. And again, there could be a fire sign around you that is watching you, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So what's going on for Aquarius in their love life? What more wants to come out? This is about, okay, if you want it, there's this Empress energy. Wow. Empress energy upright, celebration. Man, if you put in the work, there's an opportunity here. This is about letting go of the burdens of the past and know your value. Knowing your value, 100%, guys, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, focusing in on your creativity. You're putting in the work, focusing on your creativity, and you're sharing it with other women, other people around you, other celebration here. The Three of Cups usually talks about, there is a friendships, community. This is social growth, or social events. Collaboration and gatherings. So putting in the work for gatherings to birth something new. All right. This is about putting in the work, using your intuition and let go of the burdens of the past and having the inner strength energy. So you got three major arcana out of the 6 cards, a shift in your love life, guys, right? This is having the inner strength to follow your intuition and let go of the burdens of the past. Like, don't bring it, like, this is just a reminder for some of you out there. It's not for everyone, but for those of you that you don't want to bring old energy into a new cycle, old energy into a new relationship. All right. This is putting in the work. If you want what it is that you want, it's about putting in the work in that. Okay. And having the inner strength to move forward. What else? Yeah. And this is, this is balance, equal give and take. And maybe previously, someone's helping you out or you're helping someone else out in some sort of way, have greater inner strength and making a judgment call. Okay. So it could be that there is an opportunity, you're making a judgment call for greater balance and you're having inner strength as you push forward. All right. I do feel that there's a change that is happening. Tell me about this. Tell me about this judgment. Manifestation. Wow. You're getting clear about what you want, guys. And this is about, make sure that you are focusing in on your energy because your energy is going to attract the like. So if you are wanting balance, if you're wanting, a celebration and inner strength of a partner, if you want to birth something new in a whole new way, yeah, it's manifestation of a new love. It's birthing a new opportunity in love. This is a pregnant card, love. For some of you, it could be pregnant with something that you do love. It doesn't have to be, romantic. It could be a new project that you love, but you're manifesting that and making a judgment call. For some of you, you're manifesting a new love, and it's all because you've gone through you're having faith in all the personal growth that you've gone through, that it's going to serve you well, is what I get. It's going to serve you very well. Let's take a look at what the oracle advice is for you in your love life, okay? But I do get birthing something new, Libra energy, putting in the work in a celebration. So you could be getting together with others and letting go of the burdens and having the inner strength. The unknown is your friend. In love, you're being asked to embrace what's next, not what is in your physical reality, but what's next and what you desire, all right? What your new vision is in love, and light the fire for that, okay? This talks about the unknown being your friend. It's a 24 card that reduces to a 6. And what's that? That's birthing something new, okay? Yeah. It's kind of like there's a glimmer of new territory filled with spirit and new adventure and new love, and your manifestation is just on the other side, okay? Life is on your side and the unknown is your friend. So it's like, this is about hearing that calling and mustering up the courage to go for it. You got this opportunity. There's an opportunity in love around here, guys. I get Leo energy. I get, I get, cup energy. And I do get, I get earth energy as well. Fire. All right. This is whoever it is. I think they have more fire and more fire and cup energy, and of course, even pentacle energy as well. Okay. But this is about being able to move forward and leap into what's, that next step of what's inside, like what that next step, like the world wants to deliver something to you. Okay. So this is about being exhilarated as you leap into the world. All right. And the wild divine here. You have a new vision that's lighting the fire for you. And it's, to be able to take what's essential and all the wisdom that you've learned and be filled with that spirit of adventure and inspired to let go of the familiar and want you to move into the unfamiliar, because the unknown is your friend right now. So put that in the description box below, guys, or in the comments. In the comments, put the unknown is my friend. All right. And how so? It's your spiritual partnership. You're in spiritual partnership with the unknown that's going to bring something to fruition. And it's changing your environment. It's going to bring balance to your environment. And that reduces to an 8. And balance in the heart, 8 is that infinity symbol. And this is a 9. Coming to fruition with a spiritual partnership is going to really help. All right. So, this is what I'm getting, guys. You could be focusing on financial discipline as well. So I'm going to leave it there. If you're looking for a personal read, guys, click the link in the description box below. And if you're interested in the course that I mentioned, the Aligned Reset, you'll see it in the description box as well. And until next time, namaste.